Today, Rupert offers to buy his father a new spanner in Rupert and the Rope Ladder.
There's a little bear like you've never seen before, who's a lot of fun. Children everywhere grow to love him more and more. He's the number one. There's a million stories to be told of the things that he's done, and he's gonna share them all with you, so come along. Rupert, Rupert the bear, everyone sing his name. Rupert, Rupert the bear, everyone come and join in all of his games.
Mr. Bear is changing a wheel on his car, but his spanner won't turn the nut. Oh, bother. What's the matter, Daddy? This spanner's the wrong size, Mr. Bear says. I know I had one that fitted, but I can't find it anywhere. Rupert is on his way to meet Bill Badger. We could go into Nutwood and get you a new one, he offers. Thank you, Rupert. The job will take hours with the one I've got. It's to fit a nut this size. Rupert has arranged to meet Bill on the common. I wonder where he'll turn up, he thinks. There's no sign of him yet. What a super rope! Rupert looks at it. Who'd go and leave it dangling out of a tree like that? But there isn't time to investigate if he wants to buy the spanner and get back to meet Bill. Constable Growler is very busy with some detective work that looks as if it might be interesting. Is there anything I can do to help? Rupert asks eagerly. Well, if it isn't young Rupert. He tells Rupert he's lately had reports of petty burglaries in the Nutwood district, and he's trying to get a lead. These footprints now, he says. If they belong to the burglar, he's a pretty clumsy sort of chap. Hundreds there are. Rupert thinks it's very exciting. Daddy lost a spanner. I'm going to get him a new one, he says. A spanner, eh? Just the sort of thing our man's going for. I wonder now. Rupert promises to keep a lookout for suspicious characters with square feet and hurries on to Nutwood. They haven't any spanners the right size for Rupert's nut. He flies back to the common as fast as he can, hoping to find Bill. Mr. Badger may have a spanner that will do. He finds P.C. Growler instead, still hard at work. Bill Badger keeps his appointment at last. I was wondering when you'd find me, Rupert, he says. I'm trying out my new climbing rope. After making sure that Bill is unhurt, the constable returns to his work. And don't you two go impeding the law no more today, he warns them. What's the matter with him? Says Bill. Rupert tells him about the footprints and the burglaries. And has your daddy got a spanner this size? He finishes. Perhaps the burglar pinched yours, says Bill, who has seen the footprints himself. Let's track him down. He goes on ahead to the top of a rock. The footprints are still there, he calls. Come up and see. Rupert finds rock climbing is easy with a rope like this. Yes, these are just like the others, Rupert says. I wonder what he was doing up here. Jumping off the edge by the look of it, says Bill. Look. And look what I've found, says Rupert. I wonder if it belongs to the burglar, says Bill excitedly. I'm going to find out, Rupert tells him. There's a cave here, Rupert shouts up. Is there? Bill shouts back. Rupert finds that the cave is a long tunnel with a door at the end. Gosh, how exciting! He goes in. There's something vaguely familiar about the oddly dressed figure he sees there. He's so surprised he shuts the door by mistake and gives himself away. "Can't you read?" demands the square yellow burglar crossly. But you're Drizzle!" Rupert stammers in amazement. "And that's my father's spanner you've got! Mind what you're doing with it!" "Get over there!" Rupert feels it's safer to do as he's told. "You're not getting away this time," Drizzle grunts firmly. He remembers Drizzle's boss and the strange faraway land where he lives. "Has the Wizard of the Wind given you a holiday?" The mention of his boss's name has an unexpected effect on Rupert's fierce kidnapper. "Oh, good gracious! Did I say something?" Rupert thinks in dismay. "Oh, cheer up," he says.
"He gave me the sack,"
howls Drizzle,
"and I'm homesick."
A gold-plated saucepan? A ball of string? A garden rake? Rupert asks with interest, hoping Drizzle will cheer up and explain his odd collection.
"I wasn't needed anymore,"
he sniffs tearfully.
"So I'm starting up a little hardware business of my own. Great demand for spanners like this."
"Yes," Rupert agrees. "My father wants it back very much." He tries to make Drizzle see that it's dodgy starting a business with stolen stock. "How else am I supposed to get any?" Drizzle argues. "I'm out of a job." "I know," Rupert suggests. "Let's go and ask the Wizard of the Wind. Perhaps he'll take you back." Drizzle isn't hopeful, but agrees it might be worth a try. Bill is horrified to see Rupert being swept off in a flying sou'wester.
"He's been captured! Hold on, Rupert, I'm coming!"
But he can't get off the ground. The chariot won't work for him. He's relieved to see Constable Growler.
"Rupert's been kidnapped!"
Constable Growler is in no mood for jokes.
"I've had enough of your pranks today, young Bill," he says. "Rupert found the burglar," he insists, "and they've flown off in a hat. You must believe me."
Meanwhile, Drizzle and Rupert arrive in Drizzle's old home, the land beyond the weather.
"I tell you, he's got a computer now,"
Drizzle protests sadly.
"He won't want me anymore."
But the wizard just can't get to grips with his new computer.
"Oh, I wish Drizzle were here,"
he pants.
I wish I hadn't called him old-fashioned."
They couldn't have timed it better. Drizzle can hardly believe his ears. He smashes those levers, he crashes those gears. He pummels and bashes those little red flashes until the computer gets muter and muter. "There, sir," he says with a bow. "It shouldn't disturb you much now."
"Drizzle!"
cries the wizard with delight.
"Welcome home!"
"I told you so," says Rupert happily. He accepts Drizzle's grateful offer of a lift. "Bill will be getting worried," he says.
"Hurry back, Drizzle!" "Thank you, Rupert," calls the wizard. Meanwhile, detective work is proceeding. "I told you I wasn't joking,"
Bill says.
"What was that?"
says PC Growler. "Thanks for the lift, Drizzle," calls Rupert.
"Thank you,"
says Drizzle.
Here, what's going on?"
"Go on, Drizzle, quick! Good luck!" PC Growler's bird has flown, but the stolen property can all be returned. Rupert does his best to explain Drizzle to the constable. "He's not really cut out to be a criminal," he says. Mr. Bear is very glad to get his spanner back. "I've only just finished the wheel," he says. "It would have been quicker to buy a new spanner."